Hello everybody. Today our science lesson is called Solid to a Liquid. Ice melts. It changes from solid to a liquid. An ice cube in a cup on your desk will change into water in about an hour. Chocolate and butter melt too. But they will not melt on your desk. You have to put them in hot water to make them melt. Wax melts a little bit in hot water. It gets soft, but a pebble won't melt at all. Or will it? What causes the butter to melt? Heat energy. If you put butter in a cup, nothing happens to it right away. If you put the cup in hot water, the butter melts. Heat energy transfers from the hot water to the butter. Heat energy makes the butter melt. Heat energy is causing this butter to melt. But ice melts without heat energy. Why is that? Actually, heat energy does make ice melt. When ice is in the freezer, it doesn't melt. It stays solid or frozen. When you bring ice out into a room that is warmer than the freezer, the ice melts. That's because heat energy from the room transfers to the ice and causes it to melt. Materials melt at different temperatures. Water melts at 0 degrees Celsius. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius too. When water is below 0 degrees Celsius, it is a solid. When it is above 0 degrees, it is a liquid. Chocolate melts at about 50 degrees Celsius. Candle wax melts into a liquid around 80 degrees Celsius. And yes, the pebble will melt when it is heated over 1,000 degrees Celsius. Have you ever seen lava flowing from a volcano? That's melted rock. Metals melt too. Jewelers melt gold and silver to make rings and other beautiful things. Sculptors melt bronze to make statues. Iron and copper are melted to separate them from the ores taken from the mines. Sand is melted to make glass. Many things that we think are always solid will melt if enough heat energy is transferred to them.